ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. We have already started here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's Yaya Toure. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Big chance! Goal! Argentina! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Yamal, and here's Nunez. Now he's got space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Messi. Nunez. Chance, surely! Lam gets it clear. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nedved. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Toure cuts it out. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Iniesta. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Now it's Eze. And it's Camavinga.
Oh, great feat, that.
Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Done delicately. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's a throw. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. Haaland. He might be in real chance! It's in! They have equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision.
Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This looks promising. And the half-time whistle goes.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Argentina get the second half going.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Thuram.
And it's Eze.
And it's Rijkaard.
And here's Nunez.
Nunez! Oh, it's hit the post!
Iniesta.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Eze.
Camavinga.
The man with such great vision. Eze has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Good ball, good take. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rijkaard. Stood up well to him there. And that has been slung wide. Eze picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Luis Suarez. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Thuram takes
43.886.
control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9.
We have got changes
Número
here from both
18.
sides, in fact.
Luis Suárez. Número 8. Número 14. Número 13. Entran número 7.
Rijkaard,
Número 11.
he's set up one goal so
número
far.
77. Número 30.
Thuram.
Messi. Número 3.
Nicely intercepted.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Ball swung in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Dembele. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Yaya Toure. Bernardo Silva.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's away. Oh, it's Dembele! Goal! Boca Juniors! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is them. Tries a shot! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Boca Juniors go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was...
Messi! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Messi.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's nice.
Pings in across. He's got tall. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Vieira gets good distance on it. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle and either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Now it's Figo. Turan. Oh no, he's got that wrong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Eze. Great challenge, time to perfection. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bale. Great vision. Played in by Roberto Carlos. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Eze. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. There's the header! Goal! Argentina! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bastoni. That's Rijkaard. And here's Nunez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rivaldo. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Messi. And here's Nunez. And he's surging through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it would...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Vardiol. And it's Eze.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And he's only too happy to take that back. Camavinga.
Spread out to the left, and here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. Bale! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Lyon get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this...
He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Lyon have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it into space. Fires it in low. Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Nice physical challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Eder Militao with the foul.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro
We have
7.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 2.
And it's Thuram. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cleared without complication.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bale. Van Nistelrooy is firing after that one. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Batistuta. It's Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. And this is Puskás. And this is Bernardo Silva. And that should get the job done. And that has been clubbed away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vieira. Bellingham. He's found the way through, and the shot! He's picked his way through. Played into the... Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing level.
And that's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Time for a change in personnel.
Le numéro 20, Van Nistelrooy. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 19. Le numéro 5.
That's been intercepted. Vardiol. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. Bernardo Silva. Puskás picks it up out wide. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bernardo Silva, and that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now this could be a chance. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Puskás plays it short. Gerrard. Bale.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Early ball out from the back. Oh, that's well spotted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nice looking ball. Oh, played right into his path. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been slung wide. That's Batistuta. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.